Welcome to this explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here today because, well, we're going to do something pretty incredibly fun. We're going to do a structural breakdown of a piece of media you probably know by heart, but maybe haven't really looked at through a seriously analytical lens. We are deconstructing the classic children's rhyme, Rain, Rain, Go Away. Specifically, we're looking at a beautifully structured modern variation that features a whole cast of farm animals. Now, you might be thinking, come on, it's just a nursery rhyme. But as we map out the text, what we actually find is literally a masterclass in narrative tension, structural repetition, and satisfying resolution. It's a brilliant piece of rhythmic storytelling, and honestly, it's just fascinating to uncover the mechanics of how it all actually works. Let's get into it. Okay, let's dive right into this by looking at this source material's opening line. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Right out of the gate, the text establishes the core environmental conflict. It's a direct address to an antagonist, which in this case is the weather itself. You see, the narrator isn't just making a casual observation here. They're actually making a demand of the natural world. It's a bold, inciting incident that immediately hooks the listener and, sets the stage for everything that follows. Section 1, the environmental conflict, setting the stage. So before we even meet our cast of characters, we really have to understand their overarching dilemma. The little animals want some sunshine today so they can play, but the rain is stopping them. Their entire objective, playtime, is completely dependent on the weather. And this is an incredibly relatable conflict, right? It establishes the stakes immediately. If the rain stays, the animals fail in their objective. If the rain leaves, they succeed. This simple binary outcome gives the entire song its forward momentum. Section 2. The Farm Family Matrix. An organized ensemble cast. Now, what's really interesting here is that the song doesn't just give us a random assortment of animals. Look at the systematic introduction of our characters. We've got 5 distinct species paired with their signature sounds, from the neigh-neigh of the horses all the way down to the chick-chick of the chicks. When we treat this simple roster with actual analytical rigor, we see a perfectly balanced equation. Every single animal gets an equal share of the narrative spotlight, and each one brings their unique vocal identity to this unified chorus against the rain. And let's move along and see how this builds chronologically throughout the song. Because the narrative paces itself meticulously. Verse 1 brings in the horses, which are then followed by the cows, the pigs, the sheep, and finally, verse 5 completes the ensemble with the chicks. This isn't just random, it's a compounding structure. With each passing verse, the chorus of voices wanting the rain to go away grows functionally larger and larger, and that builds a brilliant sense of anticipation for the listener.
Section 3. The repetitive musical motif, the rhythmic engine.
Now we need to look at what actually drives the song's momentum, and that is a rigid verse structure applied to every single animal family. Within each verse, we see a totally predictable 3-tier family unity. Daddy sings do-do-do-do-do, mommy sings the exact same line, and baby sings it as well. It's a highly organized pattern, and this brilliantly illustrates how this repetition is deeply comforting. It acts as a musical anchor. No matter what species is being introduced, this familial trinity remains unbroken, reinforcing the idea that this isn't just individual animals wanting to play, but entire family units completely united in their goal. And, to further cement that unity, just notice how every single verse concludes with this identical triumphant pledge. Whether it's the happy horses or the happy chicks, they absolutely all end their stanza with hip hip hooray, we want to play on a sunny day. This repeated chorus really solidifies their shared motivation. It essentially acts as a persistent drumbeat throughout the narrative, constantly reminding the listener of the end goal, which is banishing the rain to achieve the ultimate prize of a sunny playtime.
Section 4. The sunny resolution, the climax.
So the crucial point here is looking at where we started versus where we end up. On the left side, we have our initial state of conflict. Rain, rain, go away. It's gloomy, it's restrictive. But on the right side, look at the concluding state of victory. Hello, sunshine. The text provides a remarkably clear, deeply satisfying narrative arc. The weather literally bows to the will of the structured, repetitive demands of these animal families. The conflict is entirely resolved. And I gotta say, the emotional payoff here is huge. All the families finally achieve their goal. The sun is shining bright and new. The animals shout a collective, yay! All 5 species are now dancing together in the sunshine. Everyone is clapping to the happy animal song, and they politely but very firmly say, bye-bye, rain. It's this fantastic cathartic release of all the rhythmic tension built up over those previous 5 verses. They didn't just survive the rainy day, they systematically sang it away and are now reaping the rewards together. But I want to leave you with this final thought. While the ending is definitely joyful, there is a cyclical irony baked right into the text here. Remember, they explicitly instructed the rain to come again another day. They literally invited the antagonist to return. So what does this all mean? When that rain inevitably comes again, will the farm family matrix be ready to fire up their organized do-do-dos and sing once more? It implies this endless looping structure to a seemingly simple rhyme. The battle is won today, for sure, but the cycle of nature just continues. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. I really hope you never hear this happy animal song quite the same way again. Keep learning, keep exploring, and I'll catch you next time.